Hey everybody, it is Lorianne, aka Blinded Blue Eyes from South Carolina, coming to you with an update on the job interview today. So I reached out to the HR people, hadn't heard back from them. So my aunt and I went out to run some errands, and we stopped to have lunch. And while we were having lunch, they called, and so we made arrangements to go on to the base as soon as we left from there, and was able to get our pass to get on. Yeah, getting this pass on this base. I mean, I felt like I was a criminal, man. They fingerprinted me. They took a picture. You had to hold this thing in front of you and all this. I mean, like, they literally don't want anybody on that base. So we get the pass, and instead of asking for directions at the gate, I had put the address in my GPS, but it was giving me some problems trying to get it to come up. And I was using Apple Maps. I tried Google Maps, all of that. But I guess because it's a base, maybe they block the GPS from tracking on there, like it normally would. And we rode around literally about an hour and a half. I mean, she went she went through gates and took us off the base, brought us back on the base. We stopped and asked for directions several times. She got confused here. It was literally the blind leading the blind. And I was getting so frustrated because it is so aggravating, first of all, having to rely on someone else to drive you. And I'm so glad I didn't have a specific time that I had to be at this interview, because I would have been late. But we finally ended up off the base again, and tracked around to the front of the base and came in through this main gate again. And luckily we had a guy at the front gate who knew where exactly we were going, gave us directions. And guys, you would have been so upset if you would have seen how easy it was to get to this place and how close it was to that front gate. We just didn't have the proper directions. And I probably should have called where I was going to, but it was like, how am I supposed to call these people and ask for directions? And I don't even know where I'm at, and she doesn't know where she's at. So it was just a mess. And I was trying to keep my cool the whole time, y'all. And so we literally got there 5 minutes before they were supposed to close. So I figured this lady's done gave up on me. I was frustrated already myself. So we get in there. She does the quick little job interview, asks me some questions, and literally now it's just a matter of figuring out a transportation to and from that base every day. And she said she had a couple more people to interview, and we'll see what happens from there. She's going to reach out to some of her resources, and I'm going to continue reaching out to mine to see if we can figure out a solution.